So considering it's a hidden one, you probably would guess I'm going to talk about airflow and pressure imbalances. And the reason it's hidden is because most of our industry doesn't measure airflow. And this is actually actually happening inside the conditioned space of a home. Give you an example of this. Many homes across the country have central return air filter grills. So they'll have one large grill that pulls air out of the main area of the home, while there's individual supply registers into each of the rooms. Well, what happens is the interior doors end up becoming dampers. So when that door is closed, the supply air can't get back to that return grill. So it creates an imbalance in pressure and in airflow. So what happens is the air tries to come from wherever it can. And usually it's places that we don't want to breathe or, deal with it. I actually got into this because my own home, when we built it, was suffering from the same thing. We had a lot of excess dust, and it was because I had an airflow imbalance. And what was happening is it was pulling cellulose dust around any cracks around can lights or anything that I was dealing with. And of course, it settled on our furniture and our floors. Now, this can even happen in homes that have returns in every room if the airflow is off. So this is one of the reasons that air balancing is so important. So you need the same amount of air going into a room as you do coming out. So if you don't have that, there's a couple of things that you need to look at. One is, how do I relieve either the pressure coming into that room, or how can I get that air out? So there's a couple of different options that you can do. We teach different duct renovation procedures in our classes at NCI. So you can make sure that you've got the same amount of air going into a room as you do coming out. And of course, the only way to know for sure is to measure. You can guess, but you won't know for sure. So one of the things that we get into also, especially going into the cooling season, is these imbalances not only affect dust, but they also add a heating load to the building that many times the air conditioner can't overcome. So you're looking at a situation where you've got temperatures outside that are extreme, and you're wondering why the air conditioner can't keep up. There's a good possibility, if it's intermittent, that it's due to the door closures. And what you're doing is you're changing the way that the house breathes.
The biggest thing I see that causes the most is the ductwork, because it's the most ignored portion of the home. When someone's replacing their air conditioner or thinking about their air conditioner, they think about either the box that sits on top of their roof or the one that's up in the attic and sitting outside. They don't actually think about the ductwork, which is supplying air to the home. So you can put the best unit possible that you can get, but if you don't replace the ductwork, it's leaking, you're still going to have indoor air quality problems. In the industry as a whole, and what customers see, they think of indoor air quality as a single product that is going to fix all of their problems. Well, it's not just one product can't fix your thing, fix your air in your home. It needs to be a whole holistic look at the house. So you need to look at everything, the whole envelope of the house. Are your windows and doors sealed? Do those things leak? Your ductwork leaking? Taking care of those things as opposed to spending $5, $6, $7,000 on these filters and UV lights and all those things. And while those things are great and can make the air in your home a lot better, if you're not addressing the root cause of the problem, you won't be fixing anything. You'd be putting a Band-Aid over a gunshot wound. It does a little something, but it isn't going to fix the problem. So the best thing to look at is when you're going into a home and you think, yeah, we want to clean up the air, having someone come in and test your ducts to see if they leak, test your house to see if your house is sealed up. Once you have those things addressed, taking care of those, then if you want to do better air filters and UV lights for germs and allergens and all those things, then that's the move to go. But the first step is testing the home, understanding exactly what the root cause of the problem is, addressing that, and then moving forward. So our biggest problem is we skip those steps and we jump right to the little Band-Aid fix, which will be, someone goes and buys a little air purifier that they set on their desk in their office or something. And while that's doing a little something, you still didn't address the problem So all the things you're trying to get out are still just pouring in that thing can't compensate for. So biggest thing would be ductwork. Address your ductwork, the thing that's supplying air into your home. The air conditioner is doing it, but it's like having a car with no tires. You don't get very far. So the ductwork becomes extremely important, more important than the equipment itself as far as indoor air quality is concerned.
One of the biggest hidden culprits contributing to poor indoor air quality in the homes we service is a lack of regular maintenance, especially when filters go unchecked for long periods. In our area with a large retirement community and many seasonal residents, it's common for systems to sit idle or run without proper care. A clogged filter restricts airflow, reduces system's efficiency, and can lead to bigger mechanical issues and allows dust and allergens to circulate through the home. The solution is twofold. First, education. Communicate with your homeowners to understand the indoor air quality isn't just about changing a filter once or twice a year or buying an air purifier. And second, it's about proactive care, regular maintenance, choosing the right filter and replacing it consistently, and exploring system upgrades like whole home air purifiers or humidity control. With 6 months of 100+ degree weather in Southern Arizona, our systems are running 24/7. So it's imperative that those filters should be checked on a monthly basis. Taking these steps can make a big difference in both air quality and comfort for the homeowner.